All right, folks, it is November 30th, 2024, the end of a historical month here for XRP and this country. I am so excited, so bullish, and this is a moment that our community's been waiting for. It's finally been confirmed, but I'm going to explain in this video why we're still keeping our head on a swivel. We're still prepared, we're still praying, but we definitely are now making our moves in preparation for this XRP bull run, leading the way with some of our other positions as well, set to capitalize and profit massively from this bull run that's about to hit the cryptocurrency space, but also the other investments that we've been taking to diversify our investments. And once again, we have always been most excited about XRP, but that hasn't been it for us in this community. In this video here tonight, I want to explain and break down why we're so bullish on XRP, but I'm also going to explain and go through some of the FUD, the new FUD that's hitting the XRP airwaves, I should say. What I'm talking about is folks that are in disbelief that XRP is finally moving. Folks that, kind of are in and out when it's nice and popular to be in favor of XRP. They come on in and they're the biggest XRP bulls. And then you got folks that are just, they've built their whole reputation on saying that XRP is never going to do anything. Now we finally have price action, XRP up to $2, and we finally just closed a monthly candle for XRP above $1.90, I believe. I'm going to pull up the monthly chart here and we're going to see live where we closed this monthly chart for XRP, but an absolutely, without a doubt, historical month for XRP. And this was purely off of retail showing up, more buyers than sellers. No banks, no institutions. I'm going to talk about the RLUSD flip of the switch that's coming to start this next month. See, we still have so much cooking, so much momentum, so much gas left in the tank for XRP. And the move here to $2 was purely driven off of retail speculation and institutions starting to dip their toes. Now, you could say that some institutions, some ETPs are going live in Europe. We know that. XRP is being included in some basket ETFs that are getting rolled over, like the Grayscale Large Cap Fund, like the Bitwise 10, like the Coinbase 50. So it is coming, it is happening, but this has been one of the key differences between Bitcoin and the rest of the space. Bitcoin had the ETF, so Bitcoin got taken to all-time highs and beyond. Remember, Bitcoin went to an all-time high before the halving, something that it's never done before. And then it just proceeded, to go on up here to nearly 100,000 as of late. How? Well, it still has big institutional buyers like Michael Saylor and record inflows on the ETFs. See, XRP is moving towards all-time high without any of that, without even a stablecoin in our ecosystem, without even a DeFi ecosystem that's really just getting started. We can say that we now have a DeFi ecosystem that has something cooking. We got some kindling on the fire. But I'm going to show you guys that we got some dry wood to throw on this fire. And we might have some gasoline to throw on this fire. And our good friends over at Ripple might have some rocket fuel to put into this thing. You know what I'm saying? So in tonight's update, it's going to be a bullish XRP session, full disclosure. I'll tell you right now, it's going to be a bullish XRP session. And we are with the Christmas vibes. We did decorate for Christmas today. Hope you guys are enjoying and had a great Thanksgiving weekend if you celebrate that. Saturday night live session. We're going to get started here right away. If you guys haven't already, please make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's have a lot of fun tonight. I am going to get to Q&A, but we got a lot of bullish hype to cover. And I'm going to talk about some of the FUD too. Of course, they never stop. They never relent. But we got facts on our side. In tonight's update, we're going to bring it. If you guys haven't already, everything's there, ZachRector.com. Let's roll. So right now I'm looking at this Bitcoin back above 96,000 after it did backtest here to 95.7. So Bitcoin just came back down within the last hour or so, popping back up above 96,000, and it brought the whole market with it. XRP went back down to $1.84. You're on the 4-hour chart. We recognize that XRP's already done nearly 300% this bull run. XRP up 295% from the day before the election. Now, we see that XRP getting a little bit of a pullback here to $1.84. Let me explain something right now. We are absolutely decimating the order books of sellers. See, the sellers are coming in. The sellers came in at $1.27. We back tested. We had a bunch of sellers come in and we came back to $1. That was our last chance at $1. Will we ever see $1 again? We absolutely cleared out the order books. Buyers came in. XRP got pushed up to $1.63. Sellers came in once again. And once again, we absolutely wiped them out clear. XRP back tested here over the weekend. And at the end of the week there, back tested to about $1. What was it? $1.58. What did XRP do here? That was Friday. Yeah. What did we do? Yeah, we were back at $1. I mean, yeah, we back tested all the way to $1.53 on Thursday. Back test to $1.54 on Thursday before we continued up. I mean, really, we went all the way back down to $1.42 on Thursday. My apologies. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. It was a back test to $1.42. So XRP had recovered back up to $1.51. It was starting to trade in another little wedge. And we were all starting to get our PTSD here in the XRP community because we've been in a 7-year consolidating wedge. And we are so hurt by the PTSD. The PTSD that the XRP community have is very present, even myself included. It's like, I'm pinching myself. Is this real? Is this really happening? We've been hurt. Okay. But once again, we're clearing out these order books of sellers when they do come in. So XRP ranged there sideways, basically up to $1.63. That was on Friday, November 22nd. Back test down to the level that I had, that horizontal level that I've had on my chart now for 2 years. No special TA happening over here. I keep it simple. $1.28. Back test once, back test twice. We clear out the sellers, we clear out the order books, and then we take off all the way up here to $1.95, which is the high that we hit back in 2021. Depending on your exchange, it's anywhere from $1.94 to $1.96 in US dollar terms. Now, I did get some screenshots from our Aussie friends. Huge shout out to the Aussies in the chat. I'm sure we got some Aussies in here with us right now. They like to come in on the late night sessions here on the West Coast. It's just about dinner time over there in Australia, the next day ahead of us. And so the Aussies are telling me that we're trading at $3 Australian dollars, right? $3 Aussie bucks to get you 1 XRP. XRP up here to $1.95. This is the exact level that we went to in 2021. Now remember, let's take a step back. This is before stablecoin goes live. This is before the case actually ends. Gary Gensler has only announced his resignation. He hasn't actually officially left. The new Trump administration hasn't actually come in yet. We haven't reached inauguration. We're not live yet. Stablecoin bill hasn't passed. Broader crypto regulations have not passed. We still are waiting for a bunch of amendments in the pipeline for XRP, but we are getting some DeFi cooking. We got some memes. That's great. We got an AMM now. Fantastic. That was the point of the XRP ledger. Deep, open, public pools of liquidity. We got it. It's getting started. But this move this month is simply, at the end of the day, riddles, decode. What's the moon doing? What are the stars doing? Is Brad Garlinghouse going to be aired on 60 Minutes tomorrow or not? Number goes up because there's simply more buyers than sellers. Everything, you can throw it out the window. More buyers than sellers are showing up. And like I said, and like I described, we are decimating the order books of sellers. The order book sellers are getting wiped out, obliterated. They're getting a brief moment to take some profit before we absolutely send it once again. XRP up 300%. XLM up 600%. We are leading this bull run. The only bigger gains are in meme coins. Full stop. There's a couple other cryptos that are up about 300% too since this in the same time period, which is about November 4th, right before the election, to what we've done, to what these cryptos have done. Once again, Bitcoin and Ethereum getting left behind, making a joke out of what Bitcoin and Ethereum are doing right now. Almost 10x what Bitcoin and Ethereum are doing. They made a swing of about 50%. XRP's up 300%. XLM's up 600%. So XLM has done 10 times better than Bitcoin and Ethereum since the election. Absolutely wiping these guys out. And I'm going to show you later here, this is why they're in complete disbelief and denial. and doing everything that they can to try to FUD XRP, because our chart has such good structure without any of the fundamentals, partnerships, adoption, banks, institutions, DeFi, stablecoin, regulations, all of that. Without any of that, our chart is still so solid that even the TA gurus, even the TA bros are losing their minds over the opportunity here on XRP. You saw Crypto betting millions XRP long. You saw Carl, the Bitcoin bro, little guy, right? Betting big. These guys got big money. That's great. And that's why they just can't help themselves and why they're having to bet millions on XRP, because they know that their reputation is done if they don't call XRP. If they don't call this one, they're done. They're finished. And that's why you are seeing these guys in full panic right now, because XRP is moving and we still have all these switches to flip on our dashboard. I told you guys, I described it. We got Brad Garlinghouse and David Schwartz piloting this rocket ship. They're looking at a dashboard with still a lot of switches left to flip. We haven't even really got it going yet. I mean, we're just getting started. For crying out loud, XRP Ledger just got listed on Dex Screener. Take a look at it, folks. XRP already flipped BNB. Haters in disbelief. Market cap bros are about to lose their mind. I'm telling you guys, the market cap bros are literally going to lose their minds. They just can't understand how XRP could go up to $1 trillion market cap. And it's so easily done. It's so easily done, it scares them to death. I'm telling you guys. They are going to lose their minds. The market cap bros, they're going to melt when XRP achieves these very high market caps. They're going to be busting out the calculator. Oh my goodness, how is this possible? More on that later. Check it out though. This is XRP. We already flipped BNB. We are right behind Solana. Solana's at a $112 billion market cap. XRP's at $107 billion. These are guys that think that it's not even possible for XRP to achieve a $500 billion market cap and flip Ethereum once again. These are guys that don't understand the potential for XRP to even flip Bitcoin. That's right. More on that later. Let's talk current events here real quick, guys. If you guys haven't already, please make sure you like this video and share out the stream far and wide. For TikTok, can you guys tap the screen, share the stream? And for YouTube and X, can you guys tap that like, smack that like, however you like to do it, and then share it out far and wide? I'd greatly appreciate that. Let's roll. Kash Patel, FBI Director. For those of you guys who know what's happening here, let me take a sip of my adult beverage and let's get a cheers going, because we're about to save this country. If you understand what this means, if you understand what's taking place in this country right now, one, you're still praying because you understand the fight that we're in still. But two, we are back. Our country is back. Just like my shirt says, we're about to make America healthy again. We're about to make America wealthy again. We're about to make America the leaders in crypto. We can't say again because we never were. But for once, finally, as it always should have been, we have the gold standard of capital markets. We should have the gold standard of cryptocurrency industry. We will have that here in America. It is happening right now. Cheers, everybody. Just getting started here tonight. We're just getting cooking. President Trump has chosen no BS Sheriff Chad Chronister of Hillsborough County, Florida, to lead the DEA. This is exactly what we need, shared here by Nick's order. As DEA administrator, Chad will work with our great Attorney General Pam Bondi, and that was a good pick too, Pam. Pam coming in big time. This is working with Pam Bondi to secure the border, stop the flow of, I'm not going to say that word, and other illegal bad things across the southern border and save lives. Stop the crimes against humanity too. Are you ready to save this country? This is not political. This is not left, right, up, or down. Are you ready to win again? Are you ready to build out a level playing field for once and for all? Actually stand for something instead of being so dang worried about political correctness that we tiptoe around and don't accomplish a dang thing. America is back. XRP and XLM and a couple other of our cryptos are going to lead this way, lead this bull run. This is just getting started. This is what Trump has to say today about BRICS. The idea that BRICS countries are trying to move away from the dollar while we stand by and watch is over. We require commitment from these countries that they will neither create a new BRICS currency nor back any other currency to replace the mighty US dollar, or they will face 100% tariffs and should expect to say goodbye to selling into the wonderful US economy. They can go find another sucker. There is no chance that the BRICS will replace the US dollar in international trade, and any country that tries should wave goodbye to America. What does our world need? What does the United States need? The world needs a neutral bridge currency, XRP. The United States needs a stablecoin to expand US dollar dominance. Thank you for the cowboy hat on TikTok. The United States needs to lead with a stablecoin that will continue to expand US dollar dominance, RLUSD. Are you starting to see this picture come together? Are you starting to see why Brad Garlinghouse can't officially confirm? He can't officially say on Fox Business with Liz Clayman when they're talking about a price spasm after he liked a tweet. Sorry. This is a national security operation. Now, as far as BRICS goes, as far as these other countries go, I believe that Trump does not want to see these countries harmed. I just think that he wants to see a level playing field like the rest of us, and he wants to see the US dollar continue to be the most dominant. I want the US dollar to be the most dominant based off the merits, and I believe that Trump feels the same way. Trump doesn't want to force the US dollar to be number one through our will, through using weapons of war in a military-industrial complex. Trump wants to take us back, maybe not back to the gold standard, but back to our dollar being respected on the world stage. See, this is about to be one of the biggest unwindings, I believe, in our country's history. Probably since back to the revolution, as far as how much change we are going to see with our government. Now, I see we got some big super chats coming in already. I want to make sure that I don't miss those before the chat gets going too fast here. Legacy Riders with the 50 spot. XRP Las Vegas 2025, let's go. Legacy Riders, I'm going to be showing a tweet here from Digital Perspectives, Brad Kimes, later in this episode. And we're going to give a shout out to Brad right now, because XRP Las Vegas this year, you guys better start training right now, because it's going to be a party. You guys better start training to turn up right now, because XRP Las Vegas is going to be a riot. We are going back to back with the Bitcoin conference. Back to back with the Bitcoin conference. See, the Bitcoin conference is during the week. And then Brad Kimes, he secured that weekend slot, the 30th and the 31st, back at the MGM Grand. I wonder if there's going to be any boxing going on. This year, there was a big boxing event happening at the MGM Grand too, the same weekend of XRP Las Vegas. So it was just a madhouse up in there. And this year with XRP at $2, well, this XRP Las Vegas is in May. So we could be just chilling out at new all-time high. XRP could be at $5. It could be at $10 by the time we go to XRP Las Vegas. It is going to be nuts. And I will give you financial advice here right now. I will give you some financial and life advice. And the XRP community is pretty responsible. We're not going to go gamble it away. We're not going to go do other degenerate things while we're in XRP Las Vegas. Yes, we made a lot of money. We're going to make a lot more, but we're not going to go gamble it away. We're not going to go do other degenerate activities. We're going to hang out with the family. We're going to have a good time and not get too crazy, but we're going to get a little bit wild. We're going to get a little bit wild. XRP Las Vegas 2025, May 30th and 31st. I'm about to include it in the description of all my videos. I'm going to get that link down below. Property One, I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much for the $58.90 super chat. That's a big one. Ripple plus XRP, 5x, 8x9 equals 360. I don't know what that means, but sounds like number go up, which is why I wanted to title this episode XRP Price Goes Up, because I just like to keep it simple and just have fun. And it's just, that's what's happening right now. What should tonight's title be? XRP price is going up, right? That's what's happening. Let's have some fun. Saturday Night Live, I hope you guys are doing well out there. Let's go. We got some more to cover. We got a lot to cover. Grown men will weep. This is what I retweeted from Vet, saying the timeline is filled with disbelief from other chains about XRP. I have never seen this before. I'm telling you guys, as someone who lives on Twitter, who lives in this cryptocurrency space, always watching and observing, they can't believe it. They are in complete disbelief. I mean, these are guys that ditched XRP that are now coming back to XRP. These are guys that have always hated XRP. These are the meme coin communities that are like, wait, what? XRP has memes? And then they're starting to realize that, wow, you don't actually get rug pulled in a day like you do on Solana meme coins. XRP holders are diamond hands through and through. Some of the best holders probably in the world. The only comparison I could probably find would be gold bugs and silver bugs that have been able to hold on longer than XRP holders. And most of us are all gold and silver bugs too. We got it both, right? We got gold, we got silver, we got XRP. And by the way, do you guys like the Christmas setup? I wanted to switch up the vibes. And so we got the Christmas setup. We got the Christmas trees, Christmas lights. I figured we'd have some fun with it. Christmas came early, didn't it? 99.86% of XRP is in profit. This is what you have to understand, is that there will be selling. There will be pullbacks. But as I continue to say here, we are absolutely wiping out the order books when the sellers come in. When we go achieve these new levels, the sellers are coming in and we're just cleaning it out because there's still new people that want to buy XRP at $1.90 because they're worried that it's going to go to $100. They're worried it's going to go to $1,000. And there's people that have been buying $1 XRP, $1.50 XRP, and that are going to buy $2 XRP just because they're short-term traders that want to sell it at $6. They don't believe in 589. They don't believe in $1,000 XRP. They're traders. God bless them. And some of these guys like Crypto and others, you see, they're betting millions at a time. So they don't need to wait for XRP to go to 589, right? They're going to put in a couple million, right? They put it in right now with leverage. They don't even need to ride it up to new all-time high. That's why Crypto, he already took profit on his leverage long on XRP, but he's still holding spot XRP. Just like all these guys. For the past 4 years, I've been saying the same thing. Every single one of these guys that hates on XRP, they all have a moonbag. And that's what they call it. It's their little moonbag, and it's a joke. They don't talk about it. They don't admit it. And then some of them, when it is, time to be bullish on XRP, then they come out of the closet and then they say, oh yeah, of course I love XRP. Of course I got a bag of XRP. I've always had an XRP moonbag. It's like, well, why were you spreading so much FUD about XRP for the past 4 years, 6 years, however long it may be? And this is what folks need to look at right here is the metrics. I can talk up here and rant and I can hype this thing up, but you have to understand, I got a list here of facts, real metrics that show you how much more room we got to run. This data point right here, we only had 11.8 million XRP 24-hour volume on the XRP Ledger DEX. The enormous potential for growth is straight up disgusting. Don't take it from me. I'm just another YouTuber probably trying to hype it up, right? Probably trying to hype it up. Guilty. And there's a reason why we've been hype, as you're seeing reflected on the price charts. And there's a reason why we are hype when we look at metrics like this. When we see, wow, the XRP Ledger just got on DEX Screener. The rest of the crypto space doesn't even know we have a DEX. For crying out loud, most of the XRP community doesn't even know that we have a DEX. Right? This is why the setup for XRP is so damn bullish. It's because there's so many people that are just holding XRP. You don't get it. The circulating supply is not 57 billion. It's not even close. Not even close. Only 11 million XRP 24-hour volume, which at today's prices of, let's just go for $2, $2 XRP, right? You're looking at about $20 million worth of volume on the XRP Ledger DEX. This is nothing, guys. I'm telling you, on DEX Screener, I've been watching the flows, the 24-hour volume on DEX Screener, which includes all of the main DEXs like Arbitrum, Solana, Base, you name it. You go through the whole list. SUI, XRP Ledger is now up there, right? All of them combined, you're talking about 15 to 20 billion over the past couple weeks. has been, volume, 24-hour volume on Dex Screener. Meanwhile, we only have about 20-something million dollars worth of volume on the XRP Ledger Dex. See, it's just like the same opportunity that Ripple sees with stablecoin. The stablecoin market cap right now for all of them combined is some 160, 70, 180 billion. But the estimates is that we're going to 3 trillion by 2027, 28. See, this is the same opportunity with the DEX activity that's taking place in the broader market being at 20 billion, and we only have 20 million moving on the XRP ledger. Now, remember, this is just meme coin activity. This is just playing around with Mickey Mouse silly stuff. This is not Ripple coming in with their stablecoin and they're going to tokenize about who knows? They could tokenize $1 billion worth of value on the XRP ledger like that. Just like the private equity firm Aurum is trying to do with their first of its kind tokenized debt and equity offering as well. Now, I'm going to show you guys a couple posts here from Crypto Bitlord, which he's been going viral lately. And I was laughing because somebody in the... I saw we got another super chat here from Chris. I want to make sure I catch that. Community notes came in and tried to... Zach, 5 times 8 times 9 equals 360. A Ripple Waters property one. Thank you again for another super chat. Are you kidding me, Chris? Christopher. I don't know if that's your full name, Chris. Chris. Come on, Chris. Are you kidding me? A $200 super chat? My man, Chris, I love you, brother. I'll see you in XRP Las Vegas, hopefully. Where we go one, we go all worldwide. Chris, good to see you, my friend. Great to see you. AB, appreciate that. Right now in Australia, $297 gets you 100 XRP. Yeah, 297 Australian dollars gets you 100 XRP. Yep. So it's nearly 3 Australian dollars for 1 XRP. Now, I see you guys lighting up the comments. Please, thank you so much for keeping it coming. I am going to get to Q&A here shortly. We are going to get to Q&A. Thank you so much for all the love, guys. Chris coming in hot. Where's my thing? So, as I was saying, these guys are losing their minds. Crypto Bitlord, he posted the video, right, about XRP, how it's going to go up 125%. But then he said, $1.50 XRP times 150 times, or 150,000 or something, right? He just messed up the math, right? But I retweeted it and I shared and I said, guys, forget about the math. It doesn't freaking matter. You don't understand this culture. If you think that we need to bust out the calculator and we need to fact check Crypto Bitlord. Crypto Bitlord is a meme in of himself. Right? Crypto Bitlord is just another BitBoy. He's just another influencer. He's just another personality. The math doesn't matter. 300,000 followers that are getting exposure to XRP, that's what matters. And it's not just the 300,000 people that follow him. It's the millions of impression that these posts get. See, it's just like I've been saying, we got soccer moms pumping up XRP with kids in the back of the minivan, and it doesn't matter if they can properly explain XRP or explain all the technical details, or they think XRP for sure is going to $1,000. It doesn't matter. Bitlord's math doesn't matter. This is about max engagement. For better or for worse, get them in. If the memes get them into the XRP ecosystem, God bless it. Because once they get in, they have an opportunity of coming into the family, of meeting members of our family. And of course they call us a cult. That's fine. It's called believing in something. I call us whatever you want. It's called winning. It's called making money. It's called creating generational wealth. It's called creating a family. It's called getting the job done. So call it whatever the hell you want. We're happy to be called that. We believed in something and we're actually building something. We're building real utility. And it's all the way from the retail developers, the small businesses, folks, from the ground up, all the way from the Ripple and the institutions of the world that are coming into our ecosystem as well. Now, I want to show you guys this as well. Let's see, what else did we have here? I want to make sure I didn't miss anything else. You guys are moving quick in the chat here tonight. Really, really fast here in the chat. Okay, appreciate you guys. I'm a Rez. Thank you for the Canadian. Appreciate that. Appreciate that super chat. Okay, we got to keep it moving. BitLord, this is it, guys. This is what I'm saying. The math doesn't matter. The ridiculousness doesn't matter. It's going to get even more ridiculous. BitBoy Crypto, Crypto BitLord, they're all coming. This is just getting started. I don't care if they call themselves the supreme leader or not. Just keep max engaging. I love to see it. I've been to the future. This is Crypto BitLord. And even breathing requires XRP. So if you want to breathe in 2030, start buying. That's how much you're going to need this Shiite. It's a Saturday Night Live, but I'm going to try to keep the language clean. It doesn't matter on the math. It doesn't matter how stupid this is. It's, you're going to need XRP to breathe. Does it matter? Come on in, right? And then if they come on in, then they have a chance to connect with the real ones. Like myself, right? That try to cut through the BS and the FUD. And we also try to cut through the hype about, you are going to be able to breathe without XRP. I will admit that, okay? I'm very bullish on XRP, but you will be able to breathe without XRP. I'll tell you guys that right now. The math doesn't matter. Crypto BitLord, I warned you about XRP memes. Now watch them flip Solana. See, guys, what's about to happen here is we're about to flip Solana. XRP's market cap is about to flip Solana. But then they're about to realize that we have memes too. Why the heck are you playing around on Solana when XRP's performing better than Solana and we have the memes? There's no reason to be in Solana. Understand how early you are. Set up now and grab the next 1 billion cap before it's even 1 million. This is my public Ripple wallet for community transparency and accountability, and he literally posts his XRP wallet here. Now, I went to my Discord group and I said, hey guys, check this out. This is what BitLord's posting now. And I said, we need to get somebody to create a bot to monitor this wallet. Well, 45 minutes later, I checked the chat and our good friend James came in and he set up a bot to monitor this wallet. So we have a trading channel in our Discord group, and that's where I share my trades and where others talk about their trades. But James, he just posted right before I started up this live, I noticed that he set up a bot to monitor this wallet. And so there you go. And, but the point being, BitLord's about to step in. It's about to go nuts. If you look, and I see, this is the thing. I am actually regretting how I sold off some of my XRP memes, because I sold off some of these memes while they were at a few million market cap, even some of them that, went up to 100,000 market cap that I got in while they were 10 or 20,000 market cap. And then I sold them off at 100, 200,000 market cap. Yeah, the whole first page of, the whole front page of First Ledger, it's all multi-million-dollar market cap projects now. Like, I had all of these top meme coins on the XRP ledger. I sold them all off. And I've been saying, I was like, man, I made a bunch of XRP. This is great. And now I'm just looking at these charts and they just keep going up and up and up. And XRP, the XRP price keeps going up. So this is what I was worried about. This is why I've been just taking my money and running from these XRP memes. So I'm like, man, I don't want to be caught holding a bag of memes while XRP shoots up. And these memes, I get caught and get rugged or whatever, right? Well, these memes keep going up. More money keeps coming into XRP ecosystem. We just went live on Deck Screener. Now I think our top projects, I'm going to pull this up just because I want to check this. I want to fact check this right now on the front page of First Ledger to see how big these projects are getting. But they're all getting into the $1 million market caps. And I think that the number one even got up, I heard, close to a $50 million market cap. It is. There you go, guys. And market cap doesn't mean everything. We've talked about this in the past, about how market cap can be skewed. But look at this, guys. $54 million market cap for Army. This is the number one meme coin. So we officially have, a coin, XRP meme, that's holding a $50 million market cap. This is just a start. Bears out of 13, drops out of 12. It was over 20 million. Drop was up to about like 12, 13 XRP just a couple days ago. And so the market cap on that was over 20 million. Scrap, 10 million. Sigma, 8.47. I faded. I sold Scrappy. I faded Sigma. Could have bought in at 600,000 market cap. Burt, faded. 6.57 million. Ripples, faded. Shout out Chad in our Discord group. Chad told me about Ripples when this thing was, I don't even want to know how cheap it was. Okay? Flippy. I dumped my whole bag of Flippy. Now I'm getting wrecked as it's at a $3.2 million market cap. ATM, sold off my whole bag. And it still needs to recover. It's actually still, I'm glad that I did sell off that one. Just based off where it's trading at right now. Now it still has room to go. Brito, I sold off my whole bag of Brito. It's at 1.2 million now. I never owned Schweppe, but some of these other coins, and this is what is getting started here, and it's only a matter of time. I just saw the Uphold listed Peanut. The Peanut token that's from Solana is on Uphold. It's also on Caleb and Brown. Both of those exchanges are in the link down below in the description of this video, by the way. If you want to use, I got Coinbase, Uphold, and Caleb and Brown is the most recent one that I got set up on. But they got Peanut listed, right? And so to start getting listed on these exchanges, we're going to start to see these memes. They're going to need to achieve $50 million, $100 million market caps. And there's no reason, there's nothing stopping us from seeing some of these XRP memes literally running up to $1 billion market caps. It sounds silly, it sounds stupid, and to some folks it might not matter because you're waiting for the banks and the institutions, but I'm telling you, it's all positive. It's all very, very net positive. Look at the adoption that we're getting from the memes in First Ledger. Just that platform alone is onboarding a lot of people. And just look at what our validators just did. Our validators have, many of them, just voted to lower the reserve wallet requirements to create a new wallet. This is going to spur adoption like we've never seen before, with DeFi cooking, with memes cooking, with wallet limits no longer at 10 XRP. A lot of them are now voting for 1 XRP wallet reserve. 1 XRP wallet reserve, which will be good because when XRP goes to 589, we'll probably have to lower it again, right? See, this wallet reserve conversation is going to keep on coming back and back. But for now, lowering it from 10 to 1, I think is good. We won't lose any security, and it is going to help us onboard, especially lowering the trust line reserve from 2 XRP to 0.2 XRP. So the wallet reserve, it'll cost you 1 XRP to open a wallet. That's good. More wallets, bring them on in, come on in. And then when you want to play around in the XRP ecosystem, 0.2 XRP to open a trust line. So it's not going to cost you a lot of money to open up a trust line to buy a meme coin. More adoption, more activity, more burning of XRP, more locking up of XRP without losing security. I think we're at a safe point now, especially as XRP continues this bull run. Leroy Davis with the 20 spot. Zach, is it possible to hit millionaire status in a few months without leverage holding these utility coins from average 3,000 November positions? Let me finish reading that. This chat's rolling so fast, guys. Holding these utility coins from average 3,000 November positions in HBAR, XLM, XDC, XRP seems to gain ground. People leveraging everything. Leroy, I don't know exactly what you mean with the 3,000 November positions. Are you talking about you added $3,000 to each of those positions? So a lot of these coins still have 10x potential. So to just answer your question in the only way that I know how, without knowing your exact situation, XRP can still 10x from here, this bull run, easily. Right? It's at $2. It can easily go up to 20 bucks. Now, if you want to be more conservative, you can start talking about running up to about, 10 bucks. That's a 5x, easily done. When you look at some of those other cryptocurrencies, those are ones that I'm buying right now. This is what I talked about in my Discord weekly call this morning, is I talked about how I'm happy with my bag of XRP. I'm not buying any more XLM till XLM goes to a lower price. and that price is about 25 cents. I want more XDC, and I'm also might buy some, once again, with a lot of these, I'm buying some now, and I'm setting cash on the sidelines to buy in case we get a dip, because I still want to have liquidity always. I have a lot of exposure, but I also want to be ready to swoop up bottom basement prices. If we do get black swan, or if we do get, a big healthy pullback, we could see both. But for the big black swan, that's the one that I'm on to just buy everything that I can. Yeah, that's the one that I really have cash on the sidelines for. But I'm happy with my bag of XRP. I'm not buying. I'm happy with my bag of XLM. I'm not buying unless it goes back to 25 cents. XDC, I do want more. I'm probably going to buy some more spot, and I also might look to buy on the pullback. I also have an order for HBAR set at 11 cents. So if we get a pullback on HBAR, I'm executing that order at 11 cent HBAR. And with a lot of these cryptos, I'm looking at them conservative, doing a 5 to 10x this bull run. So to answer your question, will you be a millionaire? Look at these positions, look at how much you've amassed, and look at the potential for them to do about a 5 to 10x. That's what I see a lot of these utility coins doing this bull run. Some of them are stretched out to about a 20x. Some of them are going to do even more. But I'm looking at conservative 5 to 10x gains on a lot of these. Zach, no mention about Sologenic or Corium and how pivotal it'll be for tokenization. Josh, thank you for the super chat. Good point. I will do an updated video on Sologenic and Corium. That will be coming, and I will try to deliver that in the next week. Okay? You guys got my word on that. Okay? In the next week, Sologenic, Corium, updates coming. And I'm going to need your guys' help too. The one thing I'll say is that these projects are just not doing enough. They're not doing enough communications. As someone who lives communications, lives marketing, lives content every single day, these projects, I would say fire the person that's doing it, but a lot of them don't even have somebody doing it. It's just a group of developers, and that's it. And they might do a little bit of marketing here and there, but by and large, there's a lot of crypto companies. Sologenic and Corium would be one. I saw that they did a Twitter space, and they said that that's going to be a more regular thing going forward. We'll see if that's what they actually end up doing. In fact, I should probably reach out to Sologenic and Corium and actually get some of those guys on my show. Bob Ross, I don't see much of anymore. I do see Fabio around. And other than that, I need to get updated on that ecosystem. The gains have been good. Those coins have both moved. So Josh, thank you for the super chat. And thanks for reminding me. Evernote. I just saw somebody post Evernote too. I will be doing that. Chris, thank you for another 20 spot. Holy shite. Dennis, thank you for the Thai bot. Thai bot. Ooh, some Thai food sounds good right now. In Bangkok, going to pick up a wedding dress for wifey. Okay, here we go. See, we're already got wife changing money, or maybe you were already engaged. You probably were already engaged, Dennis. But some folks say wife changing money. This is definitely going to be life changing money without a doubt. And to celebrate a moment like this, that's fantastic. Getting married on Pearl Harbor Day. Need that XRP treasure chest. Shock price increase coming. Dennis, I think you got it. And hopefully you guys just have an absolutely gorgeous day there. Gorgeous wedding. I wish you guys the best. Thank you so much for the super chat, Dennis, and always showing your support. Coach Barry, 10 spot. Will New York approve RLUSD hurt XRP being used for cross-border trading and eventually hurt XRP? Also, will XRP Garlinghouse hurt XRP due to holding the most of XRP assets? Coach Barry, thank you. Good question. A lot of people have been asking about this. I will be dropping another update. Basically, I'm going to do an update that's specific to RLUSD. Once again, I already have done this. I believe if you looked up XRP versus RLUSD, I think I've already done a video that was titled that. But I'm going to do another one because now that RLUSD is going live, it's fresh in everybody's mind and everybody's asking the same exact question. Is RLUSD going to take away from the use case of XRP? The answer is no. Unequivocally no. In fact, it really just adds tremendously to the value proposition of XRP and the amount of liquidity that's going to be coming into the XRP ecosystem. And every single transaction of RLUSD that's on the XRP ledger will burn XRP. So every RLUSD transaction will make XRP more scarce, and is going to bring more liquidity into the ecosystem, because a lot of these institutions, and it's not even institutional DeFi, it's DeFi across the board. We need a legitimate stablecoin in the XRP ecosystem. We're all talking about leveraging our XRP. Ain't none of us going to be able to leverage our XRP in a safe way until XRP price stabilizes. See, you need a stable asset to put up as collateral, because you don't want to put up an asset for collateral that can pump a lot and also come down by 50 or 60 or 70%. So it's not just we need RLUSD to get institutions into the XRP ecosystem. We need a stablecoin on the XRP ledger for everybody. And so the RLUSD stablecoin is going to explode DeFi on the XRP ledger. Now, Ripple will not sell RLUSD directly to retail clients, but what they will do is they will list it on exchanges. And in fact, when I interviewed Caleb and Brown earlier this week, Jim Bazzani confirmed, but he basically couldn't confirm, but he said it's most likely that Caleb and Brown will have RLUSD. I suspect that Uphold will. There's no reason why they shouldn't. Uphold's already part of Ripple's on-demand liquidity network. So there's no reason why. I mean, they're going to be using RLUSD. I anticipate that they'll have it listed 100%. And so we will all have the ability to use RLUSD on the XRP ledger. That's going to be so critical for DeFi. So critical, right? Because I want to leverage my XRP too. I don't want to have to sell off my XRP, and I want to be able to take it to the bank, or even better, maybe just use the XRP ledger on-chain lending. Basically, on-chain lending, DeFi protocol, somebody's going to set it up, or you go to the traditional bank. I think that you'll have many options to leverage your XRP. But for me, I'm not doing it until two things get solved. XRP price stabilizes, meaning it's not going to run up significantly, and it's also not going to come back significantly. Because, on the way up, I don't want to put XRP in as collateral, then that number goes up, and per my contract, I'm not able to pull out that extra collateral, right? Depending on how your terms of the loan are structured, you might not be able to pull out that collateral, and now your loan is way over collateralized because XRP shot up 5 or 10x. Now, in the case of going down, right, you don't want to put up XRP as collateral while it's at $10 and then it goes back down to 5. You put up XRP as collateral while it's at $50 and then it goes back down to 25. You get my point. So we need XRP to stabilize. And then the second thing is I need to see where the yield's coming from. I want my assets to be secure in institutional grade custody. And I want to be sure that you're going to be able to generate a sustainable yield for me. Whether that yields 5%, 10%, 15%, I want to be, it needs to be simply explained how that yield is being generated. No wavering, no uncertainty, no question. I mean, every question should be answered straight to the point, very simple. Here's where the yield's coming from. If they can't do that, if you can't figure out where the yield's coming from, you are the yield. Meaning you're probably in a decentralized Ponzi scheme or a centralized Ponzi scheme, depending on what the DeFi program is, depending on who you're getting that yield from. I feel like I missed some super chat, so I apologize, guys. The chat is moving so quickly. I see that Flippy dropped a super chat here. I'm scrolling on down and getting caught up to speed. Dennis dropped another one. Don't worry, prenup. Then she's the lead beneficiary. Cue up the Kanye West. Cue up the Kanye West. I ain't saying she's a gold digger. Oh boy. Cue it up. Flippy's in the house. 10 spot. Just wanted to say, hey, from the Flippy fam, let's go XRP. Exciting times. Flippy, I appreciate you, man. Hope to see you in XRP Las Vegas. It was great to meet you down there in LA. I like the LA community. I like the West Coast folks. Being West Coast myself, I think I get along with West Coast folks well. Although I will say, the only people that move slower than people in Washington is people in California. Well, and it depends what you're talking about. What I'm talking about is like serving. Like, Man, I swear they were moving in slow motion out in California. It's just la-di-da, sun's out, everything's great. God, the weather's so great there. I really like it down there. I like going into Cali and using it, abusing it, and then getting out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy out there. but huge shout out to all of the LA community down there, the XRP family in LA, showing up for the XRP screening. It was a pleasure to meet all of you guys. Had a lot of fun, and yeah, it's always a good time down there. Escaping our crappy weather to go down there, always a pleasure. Now, as far as your guys' driving, you guys are absolute maniacs. Absolutely crazy down there in California. Now, maybe we're too polite up here in Washington, but holy smokes, man. And I see this in most of the cities anyways, but down in LA, the only thing comparable was Phoenix. They're absolute maniacs out there in Phoenix too. Crazy. I'm like driving in my rental car and I'm getting like, speaking of soccer moms, I'm getting passed up by like these soccer moms that are just like flying by me. Like I'm doing like 80 and they're just rolling past me. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're not doing 80, you're like causing a traffic jam in Phoenix. And then no matter what time of day, no matter what you're doing or where you're going in LA, it's a traffic jam no matter what. And it's just, I mean, these guys just cut you off without a care in the world. I digress. Let's get back to XRP, huh? Dester, thank you for the 5 spot. See that? Thank you so much. Steve J, thank you. What's your prediction for Zen? I've never looked at Zen, Steve. Thank you for the super chat, but I've never looked at that one. Quantum Friend, thank you. Warn people about the deep fake on YouTube Ripple. Yeah, guys, the scammers are going to be relentless right now. Nobody's going to message you asking about trading, signals, none of that. No bots, none of that. I don't offer any of that. So if it's anybody impersonating me, just know that. I don't send DMs out, period, full stop. I turned off my DMs on TikTok. You can't DM me anywhere. The only place to get in touch with me is zachrector.com. And the only DMs that I respond to are on Discord or Patreon. That's the only place. Unless I personally know you. If I personally know you, then maybe. But for just speaking publicly, I just say no. Don't try to DM me. The only place is zachrector.com. I have emails there. You can get in touch with me. But please, fake Ripple ads. You cannot send money and get more money. You're not going to get anything for free. Don't get scammed out here, guys. Don't be silly. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. These scams are going to be relentless going forward, okay? So yes, good point. Thank you for the super chat. Tom Thumb with a 22 spot, Tom. Does anybody remember laughter? We're going to be laughing all the way to the bank now, aren't we? We're going to be laughing all the way to that bank now, aren't we? Okay. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Quantum, okay, so I just caught your comment. Okay, let's not be ridiculous. This guy says, I unsubbed because you're not warning people about the scam on YouTube that 34,000 people are watching. Okay, well, I just did. Okay, I caught up on the comments, but let's not be silly here. It's not even possible for me to speak on all the scams out here. Every single day, somebody's getting scammed. I could put a disclaimer every 2 minutes in my video and people would still get scammed. So let's not be crazy, okay? Dennis, thank you for another one. I know Gavin and Kamala, they suck. Met Trump, cool. You got to meet Trump? No way. Brad, thank you for the 5 spot. Appreciate that. I love how irrational people will be. That's it. I'm unsubbing. I'm gone. Okay. Costa Rica. We got more to cover. Let's go. We got more to cover. Let's get into it. Crypto BitLord is where we left off. Who cares if XRP flip BNB? Just wait until it flips Bitcoin, then cry. I'm telling you guys, this guy's not stopping. This guy is relentless. Here's somebody who's already crying. Kevin Svensson. I'm hearing lots of insane talk about XRP. Let's make a few things clear. Fun facts. Number 1, XRP is currently at December 2017 prices. Yeah, sure. Right. I mean, we were at these prices back in 2021, but yes, we were back at these prices in December of 2017. Okay. I don't even know why that point's really relevant other than to confirm that we're moving back up, approaching all-time high once again. Fun fact number 2, XRP is down 90% against Bitcoin since 2017. That's great. This happens very often, and then charts break out, which is exactly what's occurred. XRP has broken out against Bitcoin. XRP has broken out against the US dollar. XRP has broken out against Ethereum. XRP has broken out against every other major currency. XRP dominance has nearly broken out. Not quite yet. I'll give you that one. You want to talk about fun facts? XRP dominance has almost broken out. It's on a 5-year trend line. But against the dollar, broken out. Against Bitcoin, broken out. Against Ethereum, broken out. Every other major currency, broken out. So sure, we're still down 90%. What does that mean? Opportunity. That's the arbitrage opportunity. These guys they just can't wrap their minds around it. Fun fact number 3, which is actually not a fact. If XRP went to $100, it would be worth more than Bitcoin and Nvidia combined, and that's not happening. Well, it is a fact that, yeah, if XRP went to $100, I'm sure he did the market cap calculation. I'm going to assume that he did it right. Doesn't really matter. Because the point being is that, yes, the XRP ledger is more valuable than Bitcoin. It is more valuable than Nvidia. It's more valuable than both of those combined. The XRP ledger may very well even be more valuable than the Magnificent Seven combined. This is not an apples to apples comparison to say XRP can't be more valuable than Nvidia. XRP can't be more valuable than Bitcoin. XRP is a better Bitcoin. That's why these guys don't get it. That's why these guys are losing their minds. That's why they're calling this insane talk. It's not insane talk. It's insane profits that were taken straight to the bank. And you guys can cry all you want. You can try to wrap your minds around it all you want. You can bust out your calculator and do your little market cap bro calculations all you want. It's not going to change the facts that XRP has broken out against Bitcoin. XRP is gaining against Bitcoin. Since the election, XRP is destroying the gains of Bitcoin and Ethereum and most every other cryptocurrency in the space besides meme coins. Cry harder. Cope. Or give in and admit that you did pick up a little moon bag, that you are going to pick up a little moon bag. Come on in. Just admit. Well, you know, we're not going to judge you. We're not going to hold it against you. You're going to have to ask God to forgive you for your sins. Okay? And I'm joking. Kind of. These guys just can't, and I'm telling you, they're going to lose their minds what XRP is going to do this bull run. These guys cannot wrap their minds. These market cap bros. I deemed them the market cap bros a long time ago. It is more valuable than Bitcoin. Much better ledger than Bitcoin. Much better. It is more valuable than Nvidia. You will see that eventually. This is not just one company. See, Nvidia represents the capitalization of one company. The value of one company. The XRP ledger is going to have hundreds, thousands of companies built on it. The XRP ledger is not just going to be, it's just so far from an apples to apples comparison. It's just so silly to say that XRP can't go here because that'd be a bigger market cap than Nvidia. How big is the derivatives market? Because that's what the XRP ledger system is. The XRP ledger is a payment system for derivatives that have been issued on the ledger. Is it a derivative of the US dollar like Ripple's stablecoin? Is it a derivative of the Flippy the Switch meme? Is it a derivative of gold, tokenized gold on the XRP ledger? Is it a derivative of real estate, tokenized real estate on the XRP ledger? And I could go on and on and on, and it's all a derivative by definition. So yes, it's a much more valuable system than one company. It's a much more valuable system than a Bitcoin that can't do anything besides send an inefficient and expensive payment. Congratulations. Oh, I guess it does spit out some gains too. It's done what? 180% on the year? 200% on the year? Pretty cute. Pretty cute. We did that in 2 weeks. Now we're up 300%. and we still have so much gas left in the tank. These guys, grown men will weep. As I said earlier, these guys. Here's another one for you. Money GCC. And I love these guys. These guys come into the space. These guys say, oh, I come from banking connections. I'm a big shot. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. I got a new little podcast for you. And he has some XRP FUD for us as well, too. He says, I really hope some people booked profit. XRP needs to revisit the 84-cent mark. Once the RSI goes above 70 cents, or 70 on the RSI, expect a larger sell-off. Also, tomorrow is the release of the Escrow. Be cautious. Be cautious. Even though we've already proved month after month after month that at best you get a minor pullback, this literally driven off of retail selling. And in fact, I will say that we could get a sell-off tomorrow based off of Brad's interview not airing on 60 Minutes and based off of the idea that it's the first of the month and that Ripple's going to dump on us. Perception is reality. And so when guys like this run around and these are the guys that are convincing everybody in the space, as many people as they can, that Ripple at the first of the month is going to dump on us, even though we've shown that Ripple has not sold one XRP programmatically to an exchange since 2019. So it is unequivocally false to say that Ripple is quote unquote dumping on us when they do not sell to exchanges that sell to retail us. So unless you're an institution and you're speaking, as an institution that Ripple will sell XRP to, because that's the only people that they've been selling it to since 2019. Banking and institutional partners that are using XRP for on-demand liquidity, treasury management, and other utilities. Since 2019, those are the only people that Ripple's been selling XRP to. So unless you're an institution, you shouldn't be running around saying that Ripple's dumping on us. And it's not dumping when you're buying it and immediately putting it into utility, immediately putting it into liquidity. That's called putting XRP to work. Unlike with all these other projects that can't actually get adoption, who pretend to have adoption, pretend to have partnerships, are running around with a bunch of fake partnerships who can't actually get anybody to use their token. Ripple actually can get people to use their token. Ripple actually can get people to buy their token. And Ripple will be able to effectively distribute XRP in a way that has minimal impact on price up or down. So we've already debunked the first of the month myth. But remember that perception is reality. So watch this. XRP will have a little pullback. And once again, why does it have to go to 84 cents? Let's look at this guy's chart here. Let's look at this chart. Okay, I don't know what this guy probably paid for a bot. He probably is paying for some bot. He's got some bot seller, set up here. Well, his bot told him it's a firm sell right here. And I guess it did finally tell him to buy right here. As far as I'm concerned, all of this was a buying opportunity all the way from 47 to 55 cents. Was buying it. You can have your bot tell you everything you want it to here. Firm buy, firm sell, right? Until the sucker does a 4x up to $2. Then you can throw your bot out the window, right? Why do we have to go back to 80 cents? Because that's your fib extension. He's not measuring the fib extension properly. See, I'm not a TA expert. I'm not a TA guru. But even I know that you can cherry pick and draw that fib extension the wrong way and come up with something stupid like that we have to come back to 80 cents. Even though we have supported $1.70, we have supported $1.50, we have supported $1.30, we have supported $1.20, $1.10, $1, all the way back down to 90 cents. So we have a lot of levels to break through. Now, is it impossible? Am I saying that there's no chance that we'll go back there? No, there is. There is. But the worst thing that you could do right now is to not have exposure. To listen to some little trading bot that's telling you it's a firm sell. It's a firm sell if you're trading, day trading. Maybe, these guys pretend to do all sorts of stuff. So I'm sure he has a story to tell about his trading and how much money he makes, just like all these other guys. And only time will tell. But at the end of the day, I think that it is really risky to be coming in here and saying that we have to go back to 80. There's a lot of levels to break. And if you've been watching the order books, you see how quickly we're clearing out the order books of the sellers. You're seeing how wrecked the shorters of XRP are getting. There's no reason why we have to go back to 80. Now, if we have a black swan event, then yeah, we might go back to 80. But in that event, Bitcoin gets wrecked, Ethereum gets wrecked, and whatever other piece of crap tokens that this guy's ready to show you are going to get wrecked too. XRP actually has probably a better chance of holding up and a faster V-shaped recovery to wait after that black swan event. It is really risky, in my opinion, to be coming out here and saying that we have to go back to 84 cents. The RSI over 70 isn't even oversold on XRP. This RSI doesn't get oversold till it goes up above 90. And once again, these are still guys that are talking about the escrow having a negative impact. We've shown time and time again that the inflation rate of XRP is actually far less than a lot of other chains. And as I've shown here, and I've just said here once again, if you understand how Ripple's selling the XRP, they're not selling it to retail. They are not dumping on us. You can't get XRP from Ripple. You can't get XRP from the exchanges that's being sold off by Ripple unless they let some trickle down, which is basically all that's happening. Uphold and other exchanges that have been added to Ripple's on-demand liquidity network already have big bags of XRP. They're able to get some XRP, and some of it does end up trickling down, but a lot of it is just being used in on-demand liquidity. Here's another one, Pablo Heeman. He's a big TikToker. He's been making content ever since I have too. I actually did a live with Pablo a few years ago on TikTok. And it was funny because I remember, maybe some of you guys, is anybody in the chat that remembers when I did the live with Pablo? I remember him actually talking about how XRP was set up to run to a new all-time high. I believe he was talking about XRP running to at least a few bucks, but now apparently it's not going to. XRP probably gets rejected off of this $2 area in the short term and does a big pullback. By end of bull run, I think XRP can get above $2.80, make a new all-time high, but all these morons calling for any target above $5 just don't understand simple maths of fully diluted valuation and market cap. Sentiment is too crazy bullish right now. Pullback due before it can break and confirm $2 in my opinion. Now, there is going to be a pullback at this $2 area in my opinion. He is correct because it's the all-time high of 2021. And in fact, we could look at the XRP chart right now. We just went up to $1.95, which is that level. And then we came back and we back tested $1.85. So we already went up to $1.95, which is the 2021 high. And we already back tested $1.85. We already came back 10 cents. We might still come back a little bit more here. But like I said, we got big time support at $1.70. Big time support. Here's my chart once again. I've had these horizontal lines right here as the major levels of support, basically in resistance that we needed to flip. We flipped 93 cents. We busted right through $1, straight up to $1.28. Straight up to $1.28. Consolidate, breakthrough. Back test $1.28 twice, breakthrough. Back test $1.70. Is it coming? Potentially. Are we going to go bust through $2 and then do it? Are we going to break down and then move up? Either way, big time support right here. Big time support right here. And all the way from $1.50 to $1.30, big time support right here. I mean, that's all this range that we just traded in. See, and now there's a waiting list of people that want to buy the dip on XRP. And Pablo, once again, says that what did he call us? He called us morons, right? All these morons calling for any target above $5 just don't understand fully diluted valuation and market cap. No, we do. We absolutely do. Market cap is a figment of your imagination. It's a snapshot, a moment in time of the value in any given asset. That's all it is. Good luck getting that value out without dumping the price. I.e., why I describe it as a figment of your imagination. That's all it is. It's a snapshot. At this given time, at the last traded price, we take all of the supply times the last traded price, and that's your market cap. And that's supposed to mean something. It applies, and the analysis works well in stocks. It really does. There's a reason why they've used this metric in their analysis for stocks for decades and decades. It works well. When you move over to assets that are held for speculation and to store value, but then also have utility like liquidity, you have two different equations to do. So I would argue that Pablo is someone who doesn't understand liquidity value, distincting the distinction between liquidity value and market cap. Two completely different equations. And when you look at the fully diluted value of XRP, that's another thing that guys like this will throw out, but they don't have any understanding of the pre-allocations of the NDA contracts that Ripple has. So these guys pretend like there's all this supply that's just out there that Ripple's going to dump on us without understanding that there's already been pre-allocation contracts for 5% of the entire supply from R3. There's 1,700 NDAs. There's over 40 institutions that bought XRP all throughout the lawsuit from Ripple, didn't stop buying. So these guys pretend like all of this XRP supply that's in escrow is only going to get dumped on retail. And it's the exact opposite. And it's what's going to drive the supply shock. It's exactly why market cap can be thrown out the window, because the circulating supply is not 57 billion. And it's exactly why it is not an inhibitor into the value or the price that an asset can go to, because you apply a multiplier effect to these assets. The market cap of Bitcoin did not get to 2 trillion because $2 trillion came into Bitcoin. The net inflows into Bitcoin are a fraction of the $2 trillion market cap. You apply a multiplier based off of different variables like how much of the asset is used in payments. The Bank of International Settlements talked about a 20x multiplier, assuming that an asset is used, 5% of an asset is used in payments, and the rest is held as store of value or speculation. 20x multiplier, meaning for every $1 that comes in, market cap grows by 20. Meaning for 1 billion of inflows, market cap grows by 20 billion. And you got these market cap bros, guys like Pablo and others that, are fairly smart guys. These guys, they do make some money, It's just they don't understand XRP. And finally, we get to say you've been dead wrong about XRP by pointing to that dang chart. Just like I titled this episode tonight, XRP price goes up. Nothing shuts up these guys like that number going up. Like more buyers showing up than more sellers, taking XRP to a market cap that has these guys spinning around in their head till the sun comes up tomorrow. How is it possible that XRP could flip Ethereum? How is it possible that XRP could achieve $1 trillion market cap? Now, back to bullish sentiment. And we got a whole lot of bullish sentiment. Make friends. Dude, you will be both right for a moment in time and you both can say you win. Make friends. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to be effective. And being so wrong about XRP is not being effective, which is just like so many of these guys. Now, like I said, can we respect them? Yeah. Can we, be respectful? Absolutely. Will I talk with these guys? Yes. Will I debate these guys? I'd love to. Already have a lot of them. And they didn't understand XRP years ago when I debated them, and they don't understand XRP now. And that's their loss. And I don't care to be friends. I'm not here to be friends with them. I'm here to be effective. And the fact is that the gains that our community is getting are blowing the gains on these other coins that these guys have been shilling and holding out of the water. And it's just getting started. Now, I want to check the chat here real quick. We are almost to Q&A. I have a few more data points to share with you guys, and then we'll go into Q&A. I did see, I don't want to miss these super chats. Star Wars and Stripes. Will another driver of XRP be scarcity? Yes. Supply shock is incoming. Absolutely. Absolutely. I saw somebody just said, let's effing go, shirt off. The shirt is staying on for tonight's stream. I have nothing impressive to show you underneath this shirt other than a dad bod. The shirt is staying on. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right here, folks. We still got the fudsters coming out. We still got the haters coming out. The reason why they're panicking is because people are coming out of the woodworks that are saying, yes, we do have XRP. Yes, I did buy XRP, and here's why you should too. See, this is happening right now on a massive scale. This tweet right here is from Bree Teresi. I hope I'm saying her name right. Model and golf influencer with 1 million followers. See, the attention that our space is just starting to get, it's just building up. And this is all the way from the D-Gens hosting spaces 24/7 on Twitter, all the way up to Brad Garlinghouse going to 60 Minutes to share an interview in front of the world. And I'm going to tell you, I want to make a point on this real quick. See, the 60 Minutes interview, this is explaining XRP in slow motion for the normies and the regulars. This is, maybe we can do some graphics. We do some pictures. Do a picture slideshow presentation. 60 Minutes. Take it nice and slow, Brad. Okay? I'm sure Brad just did incredible with the interview. But see, all of this combined, $1 million followers here. We got folks with hundreds of thousands of followers pushing this thing like Crypto Bitlord. We got BitBoy. We got this, Bree. The list just keeps on going on and on and on of people coming out. And when you look at this post, this isn't someone with just 1 million followers. This is a whole article about why I bought XRP and why you should too. This is a whole story. What makes XRP a game changer? Lists off 5 reasons. Ripple versus the SEC fight. It tells a whole story here. XRP and the future of money. Whole story there. My advice, don't wait. She's telling folks, get in here now. Go look at the XRP documentary now. Go use her Uphold referral link now. I love that. I love the show. I love a good show. Top 10 reasons to own XRP. 10 reasons to own XRP. Final thoughts. Investing in XRP isn't just about joining the bull run. It's about believing in a better, faster, and more inclusive financial system. For me, XRP is more than an investment. It's a step forward or toward financial freedom and being a part of a revolutionary shift. So the question is, will you take action? The financial revolution is here. Don't let it pass you by. Whether you're drawn to XRP for its utility, its connection to faith and fairness, or its role in reshaping global finance, now is the time to learn more and decide if it's right for you. As always, this is not financial advice, just my personal perspective. There you have it. Bree Teresi. We're not done. I wanted to give some respect here to the OGs in the space, Digital Asset Investor and Digital Perspectives, Brad Kimes, starting with DAI. He says XRP is going to where it would have gone in 2018 before CoinMarketCap dropped South Korea pricing overnight with no warning. Planted hit pieces about Ripple in the media. Coordinated crypto pundit videos, articles, and tweets throwing shade on XRP. Crypto pundits going out of their way to sow seeds of doubt about XRP and even bragging openly about shorting it. Lawsuits. While by some miracle, others weren't getting lawsuits over their crypto creations, losing investors a couple of $100. Regulatory capture of XRP while a free pass was given to Bitcoin and Ethereum. An SEC lawsuit dropped as an SEC chairman with major conflicts of interest tying him to Bitcoin and Ethereum walks out the door. A level playing field took years, and it's no surprise the crypto market is now hearing King XRP roar. Now, Brad Kimes, fun fact, XRP largest percentage growth was 72,000 in 2017. That same percentage at $1.90 would give us 1,368 XRP price. Scaling down, a 1,500% jump would be $28.50 XRP. With all of the great things in front of us like RLUSD launch, SEC case ends, new pro-crypto SEC chair, new crypto czar, might be Brad Garlinghouse, crypto legislation passed, no capital gains on crypto, Bitcoin digital assets stockpile reserve bill passed, banks use digital assets in daily payment business flows, it's easy to see XRP hitting double digits. Not financial advice. See, that list there of 8 reasons why XRP goes higher, that's all still to come. This has just been simply more buyers than sellers. Retail with a little bit of institution, with a couple ETPs live in Europe, a couple ETPs live in Switzerland. You know, on-demand liquidity expanding outside the United States, not in the US, outside of the US. RLUSD not live. SEC case not over. New pro-crypto chair coming. Cryptos are coming. Might be Brad Garlinghouse. Crypto legislation coming. Stablecoin legislation coming. No cap gains on crypto coming. No income tax in the United States of America could be coming. Right? It could be coming. Bitcoin digital asset reserve bills coming. Already are here. Banks using digital assets and payment and flows and liquidity going live, it's all coming. And in fact, I can see us achieving these double-digit prices before any of this even happens. Now, the RLUSD launch, that is supposed to come this next week, potentially. The rumor, word on the street, from Eleanor Terra at Fox Business, is that RLUSD is going to go live on December 4th. So that could happen before XRP goes to double digits. But I'm telling you guys that the momentum building behind XRP and the movement that we've just done, I need to go to the XRP monthly chart. I'm going to show you guys 2 charts here. I'm going to show you 604 XRP, huge shout out. Been following me for a while, 604 XRP, appreciate you. He says, don't think that most people realize this. Back in 2017, when XRP went to its all-time high run of $3.31 to about $3.84, depending on your exchange, it only took 6 days for XRP to get to its all-time high from the current price we're now at of $1.84. Now, cheers to that, by the way. 6 days. 6 days from this price level. Well, what's happening in 5 days? RLUSD is going live potentially. We are at the green box below. Same price of $1.84 in 2017. I was fortunate enough to experience the 2017 bull run, but I forgot how fast XRP went up until I saw this. Whether we go up that fast this time, who knows, but it shows how fast things can change quickly. Now, I actually mentioned this in my video earlier today, or the video yesterday. I know that I mentioned this here recently, though. I showed you guys the chart back then, and I showed you guys how it was literally only like a couple weeks. See, he's saying it took 6 days to go from $1.84 to all-time high. And then on the other side of it, it was about another week to go back down to this level of about $2. And then basically the bull run was over. So you're talking a couple weeks from where we're at right now to all-time high, and then we were done. Now, this time around, we could go up that quickly, but we still have that whole list of things yet to come, of events yet to come, of switches yet to be flipped, that will be flipped, that are inevitable. It's not a matter of if this is going to happen. It's a matter of when it will happen. And for XRP, it took 6 days from this level to go up to that all-time high. Now on the XRP chart, I'm going to go to my chart here, and we're going to go to the monthly chart because I want to see where we finish this month here for XRP. And holy cow, this chart is an absolutely glorious chart right here, folks. Take a look at it. This is XRP. And this is funny. I measured this down draw right here. This was from 2013 all the way down here to 2017. XRP was down 95% right before it exploded by that 50,000, 70,000, however you measure it, tens of 1,000% gain after it was down 95% and chopped sideways for basically 3 years. 13 all the way to 17, and then we finally started to break out. But remember, this is what I was talking about right here, guys. When you realize that we're not even halfway through the 2017 fractal, we're literally right here. Following the 2017 fractal, we are not even halfway. See this move right here? We are back in here. We're back in this part of the fractal from 2017. Now, this is the XRP monthly chart, and you will see here that we basically got the close right at $1.90. Yeah. Basically right at $1.90. Yeah. Maybe even $1.88, depending. I might even have to zoom in a little bit there. But you get the point. I mean, this chart, it's so clear. But look here, once again, this is 1 month. This is the monthly chart. How quickly it took off here. From down here at 20 cents in 1 month, all the way up here to above $2. And then it was 6 days from $1.84 to $3.80. Or on this chart here, this is the Bitstamp chart, and it's showing $3.30. Just a glorious piece of art right there, that XRP price chart on the monthly. That monthly candle that we got. That monthly candle that we just got. Oh, that's a beautiful thing right there. And that's what I'm saying. When you realize that we're only part of the way through that 2017 fractal, you get a little bit more bullish. Love from the UK. Thank you, V Legend. Appreciate that super chat. Thank you. Omni Coverage. Thank you for the super chat. What's your thoughts on F assets, Zach? We need to get them now. Hugo and the team at Flare, they need to deliver now. Every day that they wait, every day that they're behind, they're falling behind, they're losing market share. The smart contract space is very competitive. Very competitive. I see that 604 XRP just dropped a super chat. I will get to that in 1 second. Omni Coverage, thank you for another one. Thank you. Thank you. Let me go down here. Appreciate you showing my post. 1 sec here. Let me check that. 604 XRP says, appreciate you showing my post. Keep in mind, we were in price discovery in 2017. We have key levels now, but after we get to all-time high, sky's the limit. 604, appreciate you. Appreciate your post. This is what people need to be reminded of right now, is how quickly XRP moves at these levels. We are in no man's land. Like, I'm not just saying this. I'm not just trying to hype this thing up. We're literally in no man's land. 6 days from this price to all-time highs. And then it was about another week after that we fell back down below $2. Bull run was over. Now, this time around, like 604 just said, we have significant fundamentals. We have significant bullish momentum still cooking, still building, still gas left in the tank, even after the rise up here to $2. And even if we do rise up to new all-time high sometime in the next 6 days once again. And boy, would this just shake. I mean, I showed you guys the fudsters early in this chat that are saying that XRP won't go higher than, $3. I showed you the guys that are saying that we have to go back to 80 cents right now. How dangerous. How dangerous to say with such conviction that we have to go back to 80 cents. Dangerous. Dangerous. These guys are going to get absolutely... I feel these guys are going to get scrapbooked so bad. I'm not going to spend any time doing it. I don't got any time for that. But I know that there are people out there that are scrapbooking all these guys. And it's just going to be I will enjoy the slideshow. I will say. I'm going to watch probably one montage clip that shows a scrapbook of everybody that fudded XRP, everybody that flip-flopped on XRP. I'll watch one video. I'll enjoy that, get a laugh out of it, and then it will be time to get back to business. But these guys, I mean, they're doing it to themselves. I mean, they're saying that we're insane. They're calling us morons for saying that XRP can go past $5. I mean, if we do go up to $20, these guys. Are you holding, Zach? Yes. Yeah, no, I'm not selling any XRP till we're at much higher prices. Much higher prices. You know, I'm not selling any XRP till we're at all-time high. $2 to $5 will be quick. Yeah, Crypto Mountain Man, I agree. Why do you think that it will go down after the 60 Minutes interview? I was thinking that it may pump. Please explain. The market makers love to trap the crypto community. So typically what you'll see is projects will run up or they'll pump on good positive news and then they'll dump really hard. Or as I shared as an example, when Elon was going on Saturday Night Live, both Dogecoin and Bitcoin were pumping up into that. Everybody thought that, you know, it was just going to keep on going up and up and up and that Dogecoin was going to hit $1. I remember that. People were literally saying that Dogecoin was going straight to $1 when he went on Saturday Night Live. And I said that the chart's going to dump by the time he's on Saturday Night Live. And we were correct. And so the market makers, they get to see what's coming. They get to see everybody going long, piling in, and they get a bet against us. And that's how they make their living. And they want blood, metaphorically speaking. They see at what price point will we achieve max pain. And so they'll help to pump. They'll help to fuel. You know, you'll get Tether. Tether just printed a record amount this last month. They printed some 16 billion Tether last month. Right? So this is what I'm talking about. This manipulation, these market makers, they will push this thing up and suck you in to some narrative or some event. The same exact thing happened with the Bitcoin spot ETFs. Do you guys remember that one? I remember it like it was yesterday because I was making videos in the back of my Airbnb in Scottsdale, Arizona back in January. That's when I was on my family trip to Arizona, Scottsdale. And that's where I shot, that's where I was interviewed for the XRP documentary, was while I was in Scottsdale. And I remember making videos in the backyard of my Airbnb. And it was 65 degrees. I had my shirt off. I was trying to soak up the sun. It was 65. It wasn't even that warm, but you know, I was a Washingtonian. And you see my white skin, right? So I was trying to get a little, you know, sun in me. And that in between there, I was making my videos. And at the time I said, guys, this thing is going to run up. We are going to get a sell-off when these ETFs go live. It's going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. And that's exactly what happened. It started to pump on the fake news back in November or October of last year when they said that the ETFs already got approved. Remember that? That was fake news. The ETFs had not been approved, but it started to pump Bitcoin from 25,000. It went all the way up to 50,000. And I didn't think that it was going to go that high, but I knew, and I was predicting that we were going to get a sell-off, a buy the rumor, sell the news event when the ETFs did go live. And I remember the day like it was yesterday, January 11th, the ETFs went live and Bitcoin went from 49,000 to 38,000. And the whole space is like, what just happened? The ETFs just went live. The banks are coming. The Wall Street's coming. BlackRock's going to buy my bag of Bitcoin, bro. No, market makers are going to clean you out, bro. Because you don't know how the game is played here. These guys love setting us up. They love feeding us these types of narratives. And so as it relates to Brad Garlinghouse with 60 Minutes, you know, I thought that this was going to be airing tomorrow. And so I thought that it was going to be perfect timing for, we already are approaching an oversold, basically an overbought level on XRP where we need to clear out the sell orders that are going to be coming in at $2. So when I first thought and I first started talking about this on price correcting this weekend, during the 60 minutes interview is because I saw where we were at, and I saw, yeah, we might break $2, but there's going to be a lot of sellers coming in. At the same time, it's the first of the month, and so all these morons run around saying that Ripple's going to dump on us, even though they aren't, but perception is reality. So if they run around convincing enough people that Ripple's going to dump on them, if you got people like the person I showed you earlier saying that XRP has to go back to 80 cents and that Ripple's about to dump on us, then perception becomes reality. And then if you have a 60 minutes interview where everybody gets to see it and the market makers get to, watch us get all hyped up, only for us to, get taken back down a notch, that's what I was anticipating. But Brad's not going to be on 60 minutes tomorrow. It looks like they're going to be bumping that show out a few weeks. So I'm waiting now for the official confirmation from Brad or 60 Minutes or CBS on when that's going to be aired. But basically, we still do have a new moon tomorrow. So if you want to look at the astrology, some people do look at that type of analysis. We do have a new moon coming in tomorrow. As those have traded lately, they've been bearish. So you could see some bearish energy come in if you want to believe in that. Like I said, it's up to you. But, I was combining that with the fact that Brad was going on 60 minutes, with the fact that XRP was approaching a level where I know so many people had sell targets at. The reason why people have sell targets at $2 is because it's the high of 2021. And a lot of traders, they like the ones that I showed you earlier, they're not waiting around for $5 or $10 XRP. They're getting in on $1 XRP, $1.20 XRP, but they're using leverage and they're betting big bags and they're out at $2. And there's going to be a lot of people that have been holding for a long time that are out at $2 too. So I was combining all of that and saying, hey guys, this could be a chance for a pullback. Right. And it's just a matter of I don't hang my hat on 100% pullback or 100% we keep pumping. It's a matter of hedging. So it's like my bag of XRP is packed. I'm not buying any more XRP. But if we do get that pullback, I got my list of other cryptocurrencies that I am going to be buying. I'm not buying more XRP. I have plenty of XRP. But I got my list of others. Yo, the fact that you mentioned astrology makes me glad I found this channel even more. Astrology and numerology are real. 1000%. And I was taught this, I was brought awareness to gematria and numerology through Zach, I forget his name. Gematria Effect News is his channel. And then after him, then I found Waters Above Crypto. And so I had Waters Above on my show a couple years ago, and it's been highly requested to get him back. So I'm planning on reaching out to Waters Above and to getting him back on the show here soon. Absolutely. I'm not day trading, and I'm not really I'm not trading futures anymore. So I don't really do too much time on the TA right now. Right? I'm not trading actively other than more long-term swing trades. I'm talking about trades that I'm planning on writing for a couple, few weeks or a few months. And so I'm just applying basic TA, and I haven't spent too much time on the astrology and the decoding and stuff like that. I used to spend a lot more time doing that. But now that I don't trade, I don't have any skin in the game. So when we get futures trading live in the United States once again, then maybe I probably will. The moon phase indicator was one of 3 indicators that I would use. I would use the moon phase indicator. I might look at a moving average. I might look at RSI. And then other than that, I would just look at community sentiment. And that's pretty much what I used in my analysis up until that point. That I got kicked off of KuCoin and I could no longer trade futures. Now, Stu came in. The montage will be epic. Cheers, Zach. And congrats to all who showed patience and resilience. We truly did persevere, didn't we, Stu? It's good to see you, man. Thank you for the super chat. 604 XRP. Yep, already covered that one. Thank you, brother. Thank you for sharing that. Appreciate that. Okay, so you guys see it on the XRP monthly chart, just how bullish we are. You guys see the fundamentals, what's coming. What else do we need to talk about? Let's open it up for Q&A. I still have an adult beverage to finish here. I get ranting too much, and then my cold beverage becomes a warm beverage. But regardless, here we are. God controls everything, not astrology or numbers. Well, the Bible I read that said that God was going to put the signs and the stars in the heavens above, didn't he? Why do they say that millionaires don't study astrology, but billionaires do? Why is that? Why do some people worship the moon? Why do some people worship evil, right? I mean, how many wallets should we divide our XRP into? The XRP that you're going to sell, the XRP that you're going to trade, keep it on exchanges. The XRP that you're going to hold, keep it on cold storage, keep it on other wallets that are not connected, that are offline. You don't need to have too many wallets. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Do I think that the private and the public ledgers will be connected soon? You can always connect the two. I believe that the two have always been connected. Right? There is no separate prices. There is no private ledger price, and there is no public ledger price that's separate from anything. The price of XRP is the price of XRP, and any XRP that's on the private ledger would be a wrapped version of XRP. XRP can only exist on the XRP ledger. XRP can be issued on other chains. XRP can be issued on a private ledger, but it would be a wrapped version of XRP. So David Schwartz explained this, and he said that the price of XRP on the public exchange, on the public network, is the same anywhere else. And if there were any discrepancy, the arbitrage opportunity would be filled, and we would match up. Now, has XRP been tested on the private ledger at scale, at higher prices? Absolutely could have been. Absolutely could have been. It would explain a lot of the glitches that we've seen over the years. Is there going to be a point where XRP, has a flip of the switch moment and it goes to a lot higher price? I don't rule that out. But you just have to understand that XRP will always be XRP. It can only exist on the XRP ledger. XRP anywhere else, on any other ledger, private, public, doesn't matter. It's a wrapped version. It's a synthetic version. Call it whatever you want. Shiba Inu finally going up. It's up 17% right now. Cheers from West Seattle. Thank you. Good to see you. I was just in Seattle this past week. Does the highs of the bull run short-lived? Do we take out profits immediately, throw them in US dollars? Well, Ross, I think that we're going to go a lot higher than the previous all-time high. My targets for XRP are $5 to $10 conservatively, but I think that we can stretch up towards $20 as well. So I'm taking profits all the way up. My XRP exit strategy is in the description of all my videos now. So if you guys want to see that, you can buy the XRP exit strategy linked up down below, or you can join my Discord group and it's included in your membership, along with other exclusive content. So the best bang for your buck is to go to my Patreon, sign up through Discord, and get access to the Discord group and all of the additional content, including my exit strategy. Or if you just want to buy the exit strategy, you can. I've made that available as well too. And I don't share my exit strategy and my targets publicly. XRP will be added to US reserve currency, in my opinion. So it makes more sense to me that we hold XRP as a reserve than it does Bitcoin. We'll see. We'll see. It makes much more sense to me, but I've been thinking that banks and institutions were going to adopt XRP a lot faster, and here we are. They still haven't been able to come in because legislation and regulations are not in place. What's your take on XRP meme coins? Very bullish. Very bullish on the memes. I don't hold many meme coins right now, but I'm very bullish. Very bullish. My bank blocked me from buying crypto when XRP was at its lowest price. This is why we got to keep our relationships healthy. Not just with your wife, happy life, or your significant other, right? Not just healthy relationships there, but with your exchanges and with your bank. Because you don't want this to happen to you. When it's time to buy, you can't get it to go through. When it's time to sell, you can't get it to go through. And I was very pleased to hear from Caleb and Brown when I interviewed Jim earlier this week. He confirmed that they have no limit on withdrawals. So if you need to pull out $1 million, no problem. You need to pull out $10 million, no problem. Caleb and Brown has no limit on withdrawals. Old money is still very bullish on Bitcoin. 50% gains are a lot more for traditional finance. Yes. And that's why I think that Bitcoin can still run. I'm not shorting Bitcoin. I'm not standing in the way. I've already paid my respects, so I'm not going to sit around and listen to the Bitcoin bros, be basically maxis and talk about how Bitcoin's going to solve every problem that humanity faces. And it's going to go to, I don't care about their price predictions. I don't care about how they think it's going to save the world. It can still go higher. Not as much as XRP. That's the facts. Great show tonight, Zach Dogwood. Thank you. I want to do another 13 minutes of Q&A. I'll wrap this show up at the 2-hour mark. We've been live for almost 2 hours tonight. I'll wrap it up at the 2-hour mark. Hit me quick with it. Rapid fire Q&A. What's the truth on BlackRock? They're coming in a major way. I think that they're going to launch an XRP ETF. I think that they're going to launch an XRP ETF. I think that they could end up setting up validators on some of these networks as well too. I would watch for that. Their tokenized treasury product is being incredibly successful so far. BlackRock is coming in a major way, and I think that they're going to get their piece of the XRP pie. Absolutely. Thoughts on Flare? I'm bullish. Flare's on my list of tokens to buy on the dip, and Flare's on my list. I might actually buy some more right now. It's funny, XRP is coming down right now to $1.87, but I'll just show you guys the monthly chart right here. You can't even see it. Right. On the monthly chart, you can't even recognize that we came back down. Literally, we're just starting to print a little red on this monthly chart. $1.87. All it takes is zooming out a little bit. $50 by the end of 2025, in my opinion. To get to $50, we need to see a lot take place, but I'm not going to rule it out. This could happen a lot faster. I just keep it conservative so that we can have our expectations. We can be, pleasantly surprised when XRP goes to $50 by the end of the year. Zach, are you holding the majority of your XRP until the price is reached, or a time frame like 2026? Now that's a really good question, Ryan. I'm holding a lot of my XRP forever. And then I'm holding, good portions of my XRP for price targets. And then, I'm not holding XRP for RLUSD to go live. I'm not holding XRP for stablecoins to go live. Because typically what happens is we'll run up in anticipation of those events taking place. That's what's happening right now, in my opinion. XRP is running up because folks know that the stablecoin's coming. XRP is going to run up further next year because they know regulations are coming, right? So typically it's a buy the rumor, sell the news event. Now for us, it's been hold on all of these rumors, on all of this speculation, on all of these documentation that we've researched for years. And then it's going to be sell when the news finally comes that it hits, or just before. Once again, I'm looking for my targets to be achieved, then my sell orders go through. My sell orders going through are not dependent on any of these events taking place, but I also recognize that these events are what can take XRP to these higher prices. Hopefully that makes sense. Meaning my orders are set. I got orders set. I got 5 sell targets for XRP. And I explain those targets and why I have those targets in my XRP exit strategy. I explain how I'm set up on Uphold, Coinbase, Caleb, and Brown. I send a chunk of XRP to each of these exchanges. I have sell targets set all the way up from here to $25. And I share the percentage of my XRP portfolio that I'm selling off at each of those targets. I do not share the exact amount. I will never share the exact amount of XRP that I have. But I will share the percentages. I won't do so publicly, but I do in my XRP exit strategy. What's your thoughts on Constellation and Harmony? I haven't done a hard enough look at either of those projects to give you an answer. Can you rate the exchanges 1 to 5? Coinbase fees have gotten pretty low. I pay for I forget what program it is. It's a monthly subscription on Coinbase. So my fees are like 0. As long as I do a certain amount of trading, I don't even know if I even have that big of a limit of trading that I have to do. But basically I pay like $25-30 a month for Coinbase. And I get the advanced trading features, and my fees are like next to nothing. They're really good. I like Uphold because they allowed us to get XRP during the lawsuit. But I also like Uphold because they have a lot of other assets listed there, and you can just trade from XRP to XLM, from XRP to another cryptocurrency, from XRP to gold, whatever you want, right? Anything to anything on Uphold is really nice. Now, I'm also really liking Caleb and Brown. I just got set up with them, and I wouldn't have known about Caleb and Brown if it wasn't for you guys. You guys are the ones that have been telling me for the past 2 years, hey, you should check out Caleb and Brown. Well, I finally did, and I've been blown away. The reason why I like Caleb and Brown is because they provide institutional grade custody, and they are a broker that has many options available for liquidity. So I think that they're going to be one of the best in actually helping us sell off our XRP at these targets where we plan on taking some profit. Thoughts on Xspectre and how to leverage it now? Metaverse is still early. So that's a play that's probably a much long-term play on Xspectre. Metaverse is early across the board, not just on XRP Ledger, but across the board, Metaverse is still early. I don't own any Xspectre. I don't own any land. I don't own the token. I traded the ATM token, the meme coin that Dirk launched, but I don't own any Xspectre, any Metaverse, any of the token, none of that. Because it's so early, I just am not investing in any Metaverses yet. It's not even a negative against Xspectre. In fact, I think that they're much further along than a lot of Metaverses. There's a lot of respect to be paid to Xspectre, but I'm not a buyer. I don't have any. Why is TikTok saying that my mic is not working? TikTok, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me, TikTok? What do you think about LCX? I think LCX has been pumped up by a lot of influencers. I think that they're lying about their amount of users. I think that the utility is limited. I'm not a buyer. That's weird. Apparently I went away and now I'm back on TikTok. That's weird. Will Ripple become a bank? They already are. Essentially, they already are. So now they have the trust company, which is different than a bank. It's better than a bank because they don't loan out against your assets. So basically, they're the same thing as a bank. They're a trust company now. You could also argue that because they have Ripple custody and they have the payment networks, that they provide the same functions of any other bank too. So I would call Ripple a bank now. Ripple is a bank. You don't have to wait around for them to get an official bank charter. What they're getting in New York is the regulatory approval for their stablecoin. And what they also have gotten is the New York Department of Financial Services already gave a trust license to Standard Charter. Sorry, not Standard Charter, Standard Custody. Thoughts on Render? Haven't taken a look at it. Heard a lot about it. Haven't taken a look at it. XRP DeFi talk, please. Coming in from Tennessee. Addison, thank you for coming in from Tennessee. Appreciate you. XRP DeFi is getting cooking. So we just got decentralized ID. We got credentials on the way. We got multi-purpose tokens on the way. We got on-chain lending on the way. We have, we just got AMMs this year. We got memecoins. What else is in the pipeline? I'm forgetting. There's another important amendment that's on the pipeline too. DeFi is about to get going in a massive way on the XRP ledger, and the Ripple stablecoin is really going to help that. As basically, we're missing two things. We're missing we're missing a few things. We're missing a good stablecoin from a legitimate issuer that we can trust. Ripple's going to fill that need. And then we're missing some functionality on the XRP ledger. Like we were missing decentralized identities. We were missing an AMM. We finally got that. We're missing on-chain lending. That's coming. That's in the pipeline right now. And credentials is another amendment too. All of those things getting in place along with regulations getting passed, that's what's going to allow DeFi to flourish on the XRP ledger. Not only will it be regulated DeFi, where we have laws and regulations, but the XRP ledger will finally have the tools to do something. We haven't had any DeFi on the XRP ledger because we didn't get NFTs for crying out loud until 2021, right? Was it 2021 or 2022 when we finally got NFTs? You haven't been able to do anything with XRP. Now that's all changing. That's all changing for XRP right now. Should I purchase $100 worth of XRP? You're the chicken hawk. You should subscribe. You should hit the notification bell. You should smash the thumbs up. So then your feed will give you more good content like this. And then you will get your question answered whether or not you should buy $100 worth of XRP right now. How about Quant and Zach? Do you own any? No. The one thing stopping me from buying Quant is I can't find one institution that is buying, acquiring, or using Quant. That's why I don't own any Quant. Is XRP ready for a pullback? I still think that we can break $2 before we get a significant pullback. I'm looking for us to break through. Now, we went up to $1.95 and basically we're right there. And so you guys have to understand, a lot of people like myself put sell orders right below key levels like that. So for XLM example, I got a sell order on XLM at $1.95. It's my first sell target on XLM. I see XLM going $2 to $5 this bull run. And so I'm going to start to ladder out at $2, but only doofus morons set their limit order exactly at $2 because that's when everybody else is going to be setting their sell order. So that's why XRP just went up to $1.95 and then sold back off here to $1.87 is because everybody set their sell orders at $1.95. Basically $1.90 to $1.95, a lot of sell orders came in. And there's a lot of people that did put sell orders from $1.95 to $2 to maybe, just over $2. So we have a large amount of sell orders to get through at that $2 price target before we can continue to all-time high. But it took 6 days from where we traded in 2017 at $1.84. 6 days from $1.84 to $3.80. Canoe, Suzanne, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Caleb and Brown are in Australia. Are there trustworthy organizations like it here in the United States? So you have Coinbases in the US, you have Uphold that serves the US. They're based out of the UK, I believe. Uphold's based out of the UK. I don't know if they have any offices or subsidiary entities here in the United States, but the thing about Caleb and Brown is that they're working in a pretty strict regulatory environment with Australia. See, Australia's regulators are pretty much in line with us. It's just that they've actually passed some legislation. They actually got some rules. So it's like, at least in Australia, you know when you're messing up. You know what you're not supposed to do. So Australia is ahead of us in that regard. So I have no worries about Caleb and Brown being based in Australia. And folks are worried. They think, you'll have no repercussions on a foreign entity. No, you will have something there if it's in the terms of your agreement. You know, and nobody actually reads the user agreement, right? But this is why you conduct business transactions on these exchanges. You don't hold your long-term holdings there. You know, if people were acting like I said to move all your assets to Caleb and Brown. That's not what I said. What I said is, hey, Caleb and Brown's another option. I'm sending them like 5, 10,000. You know, I'm going to send them some XRP. I'm going to send them a bag of XRP, and I'm going to tell them sell it at these price targets, and I'm going to enjoy doing business with you guys. If you can sell at those targets, you guys are going to continue to be my friends. If you don't, we're not going to be friends. It's just as simple as that. You know, they're not getting my long-term holdings, even though they are providing institutional grade custody and your assets are segregated from everybody else's assets. So in that regard, I think that they're, pretty good. The other thing that I like about Caleb and Brown is that you can go to their team, you can go on their website, you can go to their team, and you can see a full list of team members, all the way from the C-suite to the developers to the sales team to all the way down. They put their face to their business, which is not something that happens very often in this crypto space. So, it's just another option. It's just another option. That's all it is. And like I said, I don't even expect any of these exchanges to fulfill our orders. It's going to move fast. The order books are going to be thin. It's not going to last long. So even though I talked with CEO of Uphold, Simon McLaughlin, I talked about, hey, what are we doing to prepare for this next bull run? We talked about how in July, when Judge Torres ruled that XRP wasn't a security, how they got 50 times the volume of peak trading during the 2021 bull run. And it was like, okay, well, we're probably going to get that again. And so they said, hey, we're beefing up our systems, we're beefing up our processes, and we want to be ready for this coming bull run. But I have my concerns with all of these exchanges, Uphold, Coinbase, and Caleb and Brown. There's a reason why I'm setting up on 3 exchanges. If I thought that one of these was going to be able to get it done for me, I would just go with that one. My hope, my prayer, is that between the 3 of them, I'll be able to execute most of my XRP exit strategy. And if it doesn't, well, I'll be coming back on here. We're going to do a live show, and we're all going to be crying because the exchanges, basically weren't able to get the job done. That's what's going to happen. I'm telling you, no matter what, I already know that that's going to happen. Even if we are able to get some exit liquidity and sell off at some of these targets, 10, 15, 20 bucks, eventually it's going to come back down, and there's going to be people that are caught holding the bag. They say, oh, I tried to sell at 20 bucks. I tried to sell at 25 bucks. My order didn't go through. XRP's back down at 10 bucks. I'm sad. That day is coming. I'm telling you right now. You're going to come back here. We're going to be doing a live show. We'll be sipping something. A little tear falling down our face. I've been talking about this moment for years. I was worried about it happening in 2021. Thank God, now this time around, we're actually listed on a bunch more exchanges. Back in 2021, I was worried about selling my XRP because we couldn't even get XRP barely. Uphold was the only exchange that I could get XRP on other than doing non-KYC, VPNs, loopholes. There was a way. If there's a will, there's a way. But it took a lot of work to get XRP back then. Now it's a lot more easy, but the problem that I still see is that there still could potentially be a supply shock scenario for XRP coming in. Cryptari, thank you for the 5 spot. Do you think that Ripple might pledge or use its escrow to provide liquidity for RLUSD? Yes. Yes. I think that the biggest pool on the XRP ledger AMMs is going to be Ripple's stablecoin. Right, Ripple has the potential to throw a billion XRP into the AMM, and then however much equivalent of RLUSD on the other side. Right now, Ripple could do a single-sided deposit, but that would harm the other asset. So the best thing that they would do would be a double deposit, a two-sided deposit, where they would deposit XRP and RLUSD, and they could do a billion XRP, and they could do the equivalent or equal amount in RLUSD, and they could do it like that. And it, is, I think it's coming. It's inevitable. It's just a matter of how big is that first initial deposit going to be. I mean, shoot, they could do it even much bigger, right? If they had enough, liquidity in the RLUSD or enough investors and enough interest in RLUSD, shoot, I mean, they could put 10 billion worth of RLUSD into the liquidity pool if they've had that many people show interest and deposit dollars into standard custody. And those dollars will then get converted and minted into RLUSD. And that's how it's going to work. They're not just going to print RLUSD out of thin air. They're going to have demand for RLUSD. And that demand is going to be filled by them taking dollars, depositing it into the trust company, Standard Custody and Trust, regulated by the New York Department of Financial Services. And then they turn around and they mint it on the XRP ledger. Or if somebody wants to use RLUSD on Ethereum, then they'll mint it on Ethereum. Those are the two blockchains that they're going to start minting XRP on and RLUSD on. Issuing RLUSD on XRP ledger and Ethereum to start. And they could do other chains down the road as well. And then down the road, say RLUSD is issued on Base or Polygon or Chainlink. What you would do is you would be able to then convert 1-to-1. You would be able to convert and send your RLUSD that's issued on Ethereum, and they will convert it over 1-to-1 and issue it to you on the XRP ledger if that's what you want to do. Just like Circle does, when you can take Circle issued on Stellar and take it to, USDC issued on Ethereum, or vice versa, or insert any other chain that Circle has issued USDC on. And what a terrible mistake and missed opportunity by Circle by not issuing USDC on the XRP ledger. They missed out big time. Oh boy, I see I missed some more super chats. Where did they go? Tim, what will improve XRP price? Brad Garlinghouse or the crypto change or the lawsuit getting over? All of it. All of it. Czar not in charge. Yeah, Tim. What will improve XRP price more? Brad getting the crypto czar, or the lawsuit getting dropped? They're both. They're both. The lawsuit. That's a tough question, actually, as far as what would be more bullish. If I had to pick one, I would say Brad getting the crypto czar, because see, the lawsuit, that's the answer. Now that I think about it, it took me a second to think it over. The case ending is a one-off event. Brad Garlinghouse being the crypto czar, that's an ongoing deal that continues. Like, that could be for his whole administration for the full 4 years. If Brad Garlinghouse was the crypto czar, that's a 4-year deal. Unless he gets fired by Trump, which we know Trump can be quick to fire. So Brad's going to have to be ready to go. But I think that Brad will fill that role perfectly. I think there's few people that are better ready to serve that role than Brad Garlinghouse. Coinbase's Brian Armstrong, you could talk about him. You could throw him in the mix. Yeah, sure. You could put in folks like Christopher Giancarlo. I'd rather see him at the SEC. I'd rather see him at a CFTC once again or something like that. I'd rather see him at Treasury. But the crypto czar, it's going to be amazing because these are unelected and these are positions that aren't confirmed by the Senate and by Congress. And so there's no way to get at them. That's what's going to be so powerful about Doge with Elon and Vivek. They don't have to be confirmed by Congress. They also can't be taken out by Congress. Right? And so the same thing with this crypto czar position. It's not one that's going to be confirmed by Congress. It's not one that can be taken out by Congress. And I actually just found out from my mentor, Dan Pena, that he was going to be part of the second Trump administration back in 2020. So I didn't know this. I knew that Dan knew Donald Trump. I knew that Dan knew President Trump way before he was president. And apparently Barron watches Dan Pena. And I get why Barron watches him, because I watch everything that Dan Pena does. He's a stubborn old man, and he's kind of, if you can get past his personality and how rough he is around the edges and his crazy predictions and crazy things that he says, his material on business is the best, in my opinion. But I just found out from Dan, he shared this in a podcast interview that he just did, that he was actually going to be a part of the second Trump administration. And he said that he was going to have a similar role. He basically was going to be an ambassador that wasn't designated to any country. So he said he was going to have a position similar to Elon, where he didn't have to go be confirmed, because he said he didn't want to go in front of Congress. He said, there's no way I was going to help out. And he was asked to be a part of the cabinet, but Trump didn't, but Dan did not want to have to go through confirmation from Congress. And he said that's why Elon wants that position. That's why Vivek, even though Vivek would fly through confirmation no problem, there's really nothing that they'd be able to have on Vivek. There is stuff that they would be able to pull up on Dan. They'd be able to pull up clips of him saying the most ludicrous things ever, right? They'd be able to pull up some crap on Dan for sure. But that's why he was going to have a position outside of the cabinet where he was just going to be an ambassador. And basically he was just going to be a bulldog for Trump, where Trump would say, hey, we need you to go take care of business over here. And Dan was going to go in. But he rejected the opportunity to come back for this time around, because he says he's just no longer interested in, he doesn't want to go to DC anymore. And he also was running for election in Scotland. And it's funny listening to him admit that he lost, because he says that he hasn't lost at anything. He can't remember the last time that he lost, but he does have enough, in him to acknowledge that he got absolutely destroyed in this election in the Scottish Parliament. Landslide loss, not even close. But it's no surprise that he didn't get elected. Really, it really is not. Most people are not ready to listen to Dan. Damien, thank you for the super chat. Do you think that we get a nice correction in the price of XRP this December? If so, what's the target? We got supported $1.70. Below that, we have supported $1.50, $1.30, $1.10. So a pullback to $1.70 could easily be done. That's the level that I'd watch for. Pullback to $1.70 could easily be done. Firedog, thank you for the 5 spot. Just joined the membership. How do I get in on the Discord? Mickle Mafia, sharing some love. Appreciate you. Shout out to Mickle too. I retweeted Mickle the other day, and I said XRP Army ground operation well underway, and I gave a shout out to Mickle because he converted some guy who I think was not even a crypto guy. I think he was like just getting in on Bitcoin. I was listening to this guy talk about how he was FOMOing into Bitcoin at 95,000. I'm just like, why? But these same guys are just now coming around to XRP too, right? It's like, huge shout out to Mickle for converting more people to the XRP cult. Metaphorically speaking, of course, we're not a real cult. But Firedog, thank you so much. Yeah, so the Patreon membership, there's 2 tiers. There's a 5 spot that's a support tier. That's just for showing support. You get access to our recordings of the Discord weekly calls, and you do get some exclusive content. But to fully open up and get access to our community and all of our other resources, you're going to subscribe to the higher tier on Patreon, and that gets you full access to the Discord, access to all of our exclusive content, including business development content, tactical wealth lessons, and you also get my XRP exit strategy with additional exclusive content as well. You also get access to our weekly Discord calls. So this morning, we had another 2-hour-long conversation. The last few weeks, I think we've gone to about 2 hours in our Discord weekly calls. And so that's an opportunity for folks to ask me questions, talk about their investments, business, real estate, life, whatever they want on a weekly basis. Appreciate you for showing the support. XRP escrow burn real? No, I don't think that Ripple's going to burn the escrow at all. No, I don't think that will happen. He's still going. This man's conviction towards XRP is amazing. I love it. I know, I didn't even realize. I meant to wrap up at 2 hours. Here we are, 2 hours, 17 minutes, and 33 seconds. So I went 17 minutes long. That was done by accident, but time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? And you guys are going to love this too. Memo, thank you for the cap. I appreciate that. Our merch that we have coming on the way is going to be lit. The merch that we got coming on the way is going to be a lot of fun. So you're seeing it right now. Make America healthy again. Make energy free again. That's a play on Tesla and Elon and Trump opening things up. Drill, baby, drill. Or maybe we can talk about how we send those flying saucers around, huh? We have additional content and basically additional merch on the way. We are working on the website right now, and as soon as that becomes available, you guys will be able to come in and check it out. We got shirts, t-shirts, long sleeve sweatshirts. We're gonna have hats, beanies. We can do Christmas sweaters, but not yet. I don't think that we're gonna have Christmas sweaters ready to go. But we got additional memes coming, sayings coming. It's gonna be a lot of fun. XRP merch, Trump merch, America First merch. Going to be a lot of fun. We're also going to be doing other cryptocurrencies too, like XLM and others. Meme coins, it's all coming. XRP towel. Maybe we should do an XRP towel. I was thinking of doing blankets, actually. I was thinking of doing blankets too. Gear in here, thank you for the 5 spot. I appreciate that. See you in Vegas. Yep, I will be in Vegas, you bet. All right, guys. Somebody's in the chat saying, sell now, XRP's tanking. Never fails. Every time I see a comment like that, I look and the price is down like a penny. Like, what are the potential risks of long-term monopolization of XRP by a few institutions? e.g. banks or governments. Janosh Wagner. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I see you donated the European 5 spot. Appreciate that. Thank you. I love to see you guys coming in from all over the place too. Our audience truly is global, and it's one of the coolest things about doing this content thing. Like, it's one thing to have, a big audience and big community. Excuse me. But one of my favorite parts of doing this is connecting with people that are, all across the world. So I appreciate that comment. Now, potential risks of monopolization. The institutions that can hoard this XRP will only drive XRP price up higher, because they're going to be doing so for 2 reasons: because they want to hold it as a store of value, and because they want to use it for its utility. Both limit the supply of XRP, both lock up more XRP, and both will drive and be bullish catalysts for XRP as well. So I'm not worried about a monopoly in XRP. In fact, I believe we will see some of the biggest bag holders just hoard the asset. It's why I believe in an XRP supply shock scenario coming in eventually. Like, does that happen this month, this next year? Does it take 5 to 10 years for an XRP supply shock scenario to play out? I don't know, but I think eventually we will have one. And a few institutions hoarding XRP can definitely help drive that. And that potential is definitely there. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Okay. All right, guys. Will you be able to move RLUSD to a cold wallet? I don't see why not. I don't really know what the reasoning for that would be, though, because, I guess if you just wanted to keep it secure, you could do that for sure. Yeah, I don't see why that would be a problem. I'm sure you will be able to. Alfredo, thank you for the Canadian. Appreciate that. I can't tell. Is that 13 bucks? I can't really see that amount. But that is your first super on the live stream. Thank you, Alfredo. I appreciate that. Hi, Zach. If the exchanges go down, would I be able to exchange my XRP directly on the XRP ledger for a stablecoin to at least lock in profits? Yes. And that's why I'm so excited for the timing of this stablecoin from Ripple. Yes. And in fact, I talked about this with Caleb and Brown too, because they hold so much XRP and they're so familiar with the XRP ledger. They said that not only do they have multiple liquidity providers, that multiple market makers that they can source and exchange XRP for, but they also have the ability to go to the DEX for you as well too. So it's like, if you give them the mandate, XRP goes to 20 bucks, sell 10,000 XRP. They're going to go try to find it. They're going to go to their market makers. They're going to go to the liquidity providers, and they also can go to the DEX too. Now, going to the DEX and being able to actually do what you're talking about, Alfredo, is going to be a matter of having stablecoins that are issued by legitimate issuers, like a Ripple and their RLUSD. I do not trust some of these other issuers of stablecoin on the XRP ledger. Tether's already issued. USDC has been issued by others. US dollar tokens, derivatives have been issued on the XRP ledger, but these have been from companies and issuers that I don't really trust, especially with a considerable amount of money. Like, okay, I have XRP and you have Tether issued on the XRP ledger. That's cool. I cash out my XRP. Now I have 1 million Tethers. I have $1 million. I have 1 million USDC issued on the XRP ledger. Now you got to go to an off ramp. Now you got to redeem that token. You got to redeem that USDT, that USDC, that US dollar that's been issued by somebody, some third party, that you need to redeem for real dollars. I worry about many of these issuers on the XRP ledger being able to give you those dollars. But in the case of Ripple, I have no concerns. In the case of moving your XRP to RLUSD on the DEX to lock in profits, I may do that myself. We go to we go to a place here eventually where you don't need any of these exchanges. You will be able to just go to the DEX. And the off-ramps and the on-ramps are being built out right now to help facilitate that as we're speaking. Yeah, and then deal with the offloading at a later point. Yes. But that's the problem, is that you don't want to go from XRP to US dollar issued by Joe Blow issuer, because then you need to go from US dollar issued by Joe Blow issuer to real dollars. So that's your problem. Now there's like GateHub, there's Bitstamp. Those are the main issuers of stablecoins on the XRP ledger. And I don't trust them with anything significant. Sorry if anybody from those platforms are listening. GateHub, Bitstamp, I don't trust them with a serious amount of money. Got into Discords. Do channels open up after you go off live? Firedog, you should have all the channels open. We just introduced a new bot, so you may need to go to the rules page and hit the green check mark, and then you should be able to make it into the Discord group. But we did just introduce a new bot for safety reasons, and so we're always working 24/7 to keep the Discord as safe as possible. We have a lot of people that try to get into my Discord group. We have people that pay to get into my Discord group to try to get my list. And they're trying to get to you, and they're trying to scam you. And so that's why we, basically, we have continued to try to do everything possible to try to keep that group as safe as possible and to keep the scammers out. Thank you for the super chat, though, my friend. Appreciate that. All right, guys, we're pushing 2.5 hours. Yeah, GateHub sucks. There you go. 604 XRP gets it. Yeah, these issuers are not legit. These issuers are not real players. I would not trust them with anything. I've never used those assets that they've issued. Never have, never will. But guys, I'm gonna wrap up this. I'm gonna wrap up this live show here tonight. This Saturday Night Live, we are pushing 2.5 hours. I see that we have over 6,600 people tapping in here between YouTube and X. Got another couple hundred with us on TikTok. The chat was lit. I'm sure that we had a lot of people stop by here tonight. We're doing everything that we can to get out the good word, and I can't do it without your guys' support. So please, it's free to do so. Whatever you're into, if you want to just tap it, if you want to just smack it, please give me some of that engagement. Drop a comment down below too as we sign off here. Let me know what you guys think. Give me any topics or questions for future videos. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I read all of my comments, so drop them down below. Let me know how your weekend was. We're going to keep it rolling. We're going to see what happens here tomorrow. Is Brad going to air on 60 Minutes? So much cooking for this XRP story right here. We ain't going anywhere. I'll be back tomorrow with more additional content. So make sure you guys have subscribed, hit that notification bell. Everything else is at ZachRector.com. And like I said, once again, thank you so much. I could not do it without your support, and I have so much fun doing this. God bless all of you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.